Ralf Schumacher wouldn't rule out that Lewis Hamilton retires from Formula One at the end of 2025. Schumacher believes Hamilton could walk away to pursue other things in life, as he has been in F1 for almost 2 decades now and has many other interests, while life at Ferrari has been a struggle. Hamilton is still looking for his first Grand Prix podium at Ferrari as we are over halfway into the season, while teammate Charles Leclerc has collected 5 podium finishes and has been on pole position. The 7-time champion warned not to count him out for the second half of the season after a very difficult weekend in Hungary, but Ralf Schumacher thinks it could swing the other way, and the 40-year-old could walk away from the sport altogether at the end of the year. Quote, "We talked about this 3 months ago when everyone criticized us, especially me, for thinking Lewis might retire. But now he's talking about it himself. Something has changed. Maybe it's like football, when you finally score a goal after a long time. This is the ultimate lap for a driver, to set that lap and take a podium that no one thought you could. If that happens, fine. But if not, I wouldn't rule out Lewis retiring at the end of the year." Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff admits to actually missing his former nemesis Christian Horner on the F1 grid, saying he was one of the main actors in the cast that is Formula One. Wolff and Horner have publicly been at odds very often over the years, especially during the 2021 season, but the Brit has of course been dismissed earlier this year. Wolff is now the longest-serving team principal since Horner's exit, having been in charge of Red Bull Racing for almost 20 years. The two often squabbled, most recently when Max Verstappen and George Russell feuded following the Qatar Grand Prix last season, with Wolff calling Horner a, quote, "yappy little terrier" at the time. Now that Horner is gone, Channel 4 asked Wolff if he misses his foil in the paddock. Quote, "In a way, I do, because him and we've been fighting for 12 years. He's been an asshole very often, and I told him that. But you know, he was a very polarizing, controversial person. He was one of the main actors in the cast here. Him not being here, it's almost, one of the old dinosaurs gone. There's not many left from us team principals, so it feels a bit lonely." Mercedes are currently tipped as the big favorite for next season, when the regulations will be undergoing sweeping changes. But Jacques Villeneuve does not buy into this, stating that people just assume that they will be the best because of what happened back in 2014. The V6 turbo hybrid era was first introduced in 2014, and Mercedes completely dominated the sport for the first years of those regulations, having only won races sporadically in the 2 prior seasons. The Silver Arrows won 8 constructors' titles in a row, as well as 7 drivers' championships, mainly because of their superiority in the power unit department. Villeneuve does not buy into the hype that the German works team will once again rise to the top when the new regulations kick in. Quote, "In 2014, Mercedes had a 5-year advantage over its rivals and had more powerful engines ready in the garage by the time others started catching up with their power units. Because that happened then, many now expect the same to happen in 2026. But I don't believe the other manufacturers will be caught off guard this time. Everyone now starts from a solid understanding of how these power units work, so why should Mercedes be able to make another big leap forward? The rumors about Mercedes' engine superiority are just that, rumors. Nobody really knows what's happening behind the scenes in the various design departments." Well, that's been it for today's news video. Don't forget to follow us on all social media, by the way. That way you stay up to date if any breaking news does come across during the summer. But thank you so much for watching this video. I'll be back very soon, and peace.